Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. Happy Monday. Today is May 3rd, 2021. How's everybody doing out there? I hope that you guys had an excellent weekend this weekend. And again, I always would hope that you guys are in good health, good spirits, good energy as this video reaches you. And again, I hope that you guys did something fun, new, and exciting over the weekend, as we always try to increase things that we do, whether they be exciting, whether they be new. Just do something to bring good energy and good health to yourself. But anyway, guys, I had a wonderful weekend, and just to report back, I want to go ahead and shout out to XRP Carolina. Thank you for checking up. I'm sorry I didn't respond quite yet in the last video, but I will. But thank you so much for checking in on me and showing concern about what transpired over the last week. So to report back, guys, I always want to emphasize patience, perseverance, because at the end of the day, what we found out was that there was some things that happened to my SIM card, my Coinbase, my BitTrue account, my checking account. With all said and done, everything has been restored. I'm excited about that. I was possessed to figure out what happened, and since then, I've done everything to protect myself. So without further ado, we're going to get right up into the video. So that's just some good news for me, because when you are sitting, being unsure of some things, but also knowing that there was nothing that went out of your portfolio or that exchange that you've seen, you kind of understand that there's certain security mechanisms that are put in place, that you put in place, whether you have different security mechanisms or features that go off, boom. So I'm thankful, grateful, I'm appreciative that I was able to restore that. Last night, around 1 a.m., I was able to figure it out and get back into my accounts. I've had very little sleep because of this, but yet, you know what? It has since increased my urgency when it comes to safety, security, protection, and things like that. Especially for a guy like myself who is in the security industry, you kind of want to live up to your reputation if you are a good security personnel or whatnot. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the coin market cap. And by the way, guys, shout out to my subscribers, new subscribers over the weekend as well before I get started. Coin market cap, as we can see, Bitcoin's dominance is down 46.7%, while Ethereum is increasing to 16.7%. Guys, as you can see right here, as the dominance is at the top of the coin market cap. And again, we like to go over the coin market cap to get a feel for the market, how the market is responding to certain news, certain information, things like that, so we can kind of keep abreast of what's going on. Bitcoin right now is still at number one, $57,670.53. Overall, last 7 days is up 6.4%. While Ethereum is gaining a lot of traction at $3,315, on its way to about 5,000 in short order, up almost 12% over the last 24 hours. So guys, if you guys are bullish on the Ethereum, congratulations on that. Binance Coin, $673.80 at number 3, and our beloved XRP sitting at $1.57, which is up from a week ago. XRP is going to consolidate probably within this phase And I assume here, maybe in the next couple days, as we get into today's information, will accelerate the price on XRP. So just stand by and we'll see what happens later this week as we get into some information. Anyway, Dogecoin up over 7% in the last 24 hours at 41 cents. It's at number 5, passing up Cardano and Tether. So guys, I mean, at the end of the day, when are we going to take Dogecoin a little bit serious? Maybe it's just to get your eyeballs on that and not on some other projects. But again, in my personal opinion, Dogecoin is a people's utility token. And when you have people clamor for something and it's bringing them profit and gains, you kind of want to keep that around. So just think about that in that regard. Tether pumped out some cash over the weekend since last Friday as well. So this is why you see some price appreciation with Bitcoin. Cardano, number 7 at $1.37. And Polkadot, number 8 at $37.53. And Uniswap, 42.47. Number 9. And Litecoin pushed back into the top 10 at 293. While Bitcoin Cash is trying to push back into the top 10 at $1,027.22. So anyway, guys, excuse me, the market looks pretty flush. So again, do your due diligence, dollar cost average when need to, and don't be afraid to take profit when you reach a certain milestone, because at the end of the day, we are here to preserve our wealth when we obtain it and not give it back. So learn the market, learn to take from the top when those opportunities exist for you, so that if you do keep it in crypto, you go invest in other assets, or wait till your perfect asset is able to retrace. Anyway, guys, so the last couple of days I tweeted this out, which was yesterday, 14 hours ago. And this is what I said. It's here, folks. Sunshine Act meeting, which is May 6th, which is later this week, and sunshine on the month of May. So the bear was right. So guys, I was kind of questionable in regards to, bearable guy 1 2 3 3 2 1 whatnot. But when we get to this, which is the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the Sunshine Act meeting. The time and date is right here, 2 p.m. on Thursday, May 6th. And the place the meeting will be held via remote means and or at the commissioner's headquarters. The matters to be considered: commissioners, councils to commissioners, the secretary to the commission, and recording secretaries will attend the closed meeting, as well as certain staff members who have an interest in the matters also may be present. So I don't know what this is relating to. Maybe XRP, maybe Ripple, maybe some other information that has to do with, perhaps the stock market. Who knows? But anyway, what I was talking about, the bear. Well, as we can see, we have that sunshine right here on the month of May 2019. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's a calendar from 2019. I get it. I understand that. But when you are in numerology and you kind of study numerology, you take the 2 plus the 19, which equals 21. So you got 2021. And the reason why I tagged Val Jester Locke in it is he follows me. I follow him. He does a lot of numerology. And this has been probably one of my better posts. So go ahead and give him a follow. He's huge into XRP. He's straightforward, no nonsense type of guy. So thank you, Val, for allowing this to get traction. So you got 347 likes as of the recording, and you got 64 retweets. So guys, this is probably, again, one of my better tweets out there. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about was going back to global taxes, global stagnation. This was written by Ron Paul, Monday, April 12th, 2021. And pretty much I want to go ahead and go over this real quick because it kind of gives you an idea and a narrative that we've all discussed here on this channel. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has proposed that the governments around the world require a payment of at least a uniform global minimum corporate tax, as we discussed before. A motivation for Yellen's push for a global minimum corporate tax is fear that the Biden administration proposal increases in the U.S. corporate tax will cause some American corporations to flee the U.S. for countries with lower corporate taxes. Biden wants to increase corporate taxes to help pay for his sole infrastructure plan. The plan actually spends more on progressive priorities, including a down payment on the Green New Deal, than on infrastructure. Much of the spending will benefit state-favored businesses. For example, the plan provides money to promote manufacturing and electric vehicles, which I don't know if that's a good or bad idea. So the idea is to raise taxes on all corporations and then use some of those funds received as tax payments to subsidize government-favored businesses and industries. And what I wanted to do is go a little bit down further here. You guys can read this. This will be posted in the description. Yellen and her pro-global tax counterparts deride tax competition between countries as a race to the bottom. In fact, tax competition is a race to the top for the countries whose economies benefit from new investments, and for the workers and consumers who benefit from the new job opportunities and new products. And in contrast, a global minimum corporate tax will raise prices and lower wages while incentivizing politicians to further increase the minimum. A global minimum corporate tax will also set a precedent for imposition of other global minimum taxes on individuals, and this scheme may be even advance the old Keynesian dream of a global currency. The administration is already taking steps towards a global currency by asking the International Monetary Fund to issue more special drawing rights, which are SDRs. Global tax and fiat currency systems will only benefit the world's political and financial elites, and in contrast, regular people across the world benefit from limited government, free markets, sound money, and reduced or eliminated taxes. So guys, this is very common sense based, in my opinion. And when it comes to a global currency, I do believe that will happen, but I do believe that it will not happen under this administration. Sorry to say it like that, but it's honest to God truth, based on the fact that I do have other evidence that would provide me to believe otherwise. What we'll say is that Yellen, the reason why I point this out is because she, as you know, she's one of the persons who does not like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or anything like that. I'm not saying she doesn't favor cryptocurrencies necessarily. We know that Gigi does, so that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, we know that Yellen has used language like used for money laundering, things like that are illicit activities. But today, what we're going to point out is these banks that have been in trouble in the past. So we're going to go right through it as soon as this thing loads. And we'll go through this real quick so you can kind of get an idea about where we're going. HSBC, JP Morgan, Stanchart, and others processed trillions of dollars of transactions despite concerns over potential crimes, report says. And this was back in September 2020, the 21st, written by Trav Bray. So you can go down here, read the articles. Okay, I'm going to put them in the description. Go over them, study them, and rehearse them, and know that you got big-time businesses that do the illicit activity. Goldman Sachs fined a record $2.9 billion to resolve one MDB bribery scheme. Excuse me. So, guys, again, is it cryptocurrency, or is it the people that are in power? So, again, keep your eyes on the banks as they begin to falter, because they will. And once the people's economy is established, we will take off. And there's nothing that they will be able to do about it at the end of the day. This is coming from the Australian government. Austrac and Westpac agreed to propose $1.5 0.3 billion penalty. This was September 24th, 2020. So, again, banks doing, illicit activities, any money laundering, things like that. So, again, you do your own due diligence and research and come to your own conclusions when it comes to the banking systems. I believe over $37 billion we're collecting in fees here alone with the banks here in the United States. That's redundant. It's crazy to believe that people have been in a pandemic and have still been charged overdraft fees, bank fees, things like that, of that nature. So anyway, moving forward, Dutch banks, 5 biggest scandals: espionage, money laundering, and interest rate scams. Germany's biggest lender has a global reputation for scandal and also has paid hefty fines and expensive settlements to make up for its wrongdoing. So guys, at the end of the day, when we go back to sound money, like Ron Paul stated, which is gold, silver, those will end the central bank. Those will end their time controlling the people. So we are right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. So hang tight, hang on, and make sure that you take my advice that I'm going to take myself. I've already ordered myself an EliPal, so that's on its way, and I will take care of my assets, get them off the exchanges. So I'm excited. I'm totally excited about that. And lastly, before we leave for today, guys, 120 days from January 20th, 2021. The reason why I bring this up is because, guys, at the end of the day, we want to know that we are kind of connecting dots, maybe not. 120 days from January 2020, as you know, was the fake inauguration, and their day 120 days later would be May 20th, 2021. And I'm not saying any predictions or anything like that, but I always am reminded of Nasara, and I'm always reminded of 120 days and the time frames that we have seen, whether it comes from Mr. Poole, things like that, that gives us crumbs to decipher, and those who are very good at deciphering put out other information to kind of be able allow us to think critically and outside of the norm that would go against the grain. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Pass this video along if you like it, if you think someone else would enjoy the information. If you guys are new, again, if you don't mind, if the video was good enough, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the rumble button. And if you think I deserve your subscribership, hit that subscribe button, because I greatly appreciate it. It allows the channel to grow, not only for putting out information, but growing as individuals collectively, trying to come to one solid conclusion, which is helping one another. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you all. And again, we'll be back tomorrow with some more information as it comes available. So thank you again. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.